This is Nonso Chinye. He is currently the strongest 20-year-old on the planet and the youngest person to ever deadlift 400 kilograms. And if he stays on track, he will beat Eddie Hu's unbroken deadlift record of 500 kilograms. So today, we're gonna see how the heck he's got so strong at such a young age. Let's get into it. All right, boys, we're gonna be starting off with deadlifts, which is his strongest movement, would you say? Is that you say?
100%.
100%. And what do you deadlift? Tell the people at home watching.
My best deadlift is 405 kg.
What age did you do that?
20.
So let's get in to the deadlifts, see what this man can do. Think I got what it takes?
That was textbook form, I'll be honest. That's actually sick, bro.
We know.
But
it's not right to you, yeah?
yeah, I think we can go up.
This is 170 on the bar, which is going to be Nonso's warm-up, which is probably going to be my max if I'm honest, because I haven't deadlifted in a very, very long time.
That was
Pretty easy.
That was easy.
I reckon I got 200.
Yeah. Why not? That was easy.
If you think I got 200, I might send it.
Why not?
Let me see your 170 now, in comparison. Does that feel standard?
Pretty all right, yeah. It all feels the same up until about 320.
Boys, this is gonna be 270 kg on his second lift of the day. I'm not even seeing him do one of these. One of these. He's straight in with it.
Straight into it. This is the warm-up.
I feel light.
Yeah, I feel pretty light actually. Might be a good day.
We've run out of reds, so we've had to go to blues. It's a good problem to have. I wish I had that problem. Right, this is his last warm-up. Boys, it's 320, yeah?
Yeah.
320 kg. I think I've only seen this be lifted once in real life. It's gonna be pretty insane to watch. Let's see. How do I feel?
Yeah, I feel all right. Bar routine as a 320 can feel, really.
That's fucking insane. That is actually ridiculous. How long have you been training for, actually?
Started at the end of 15, 16, so 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah.
And like, how long did it take you whilst you were training, just going like casually?
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh shit, like I'm actually kind of a beast.
Probably that summer. So when I was 16 in that summer, when I got to 300,
Yeah.
then I was like, yeah, like fucking hell, that's actually like impressive.
Yeah.
It's because I used to watch Nathaniel, and then when I did the 300, I remember I kept like, it's an ongoing joke between us. I used to like spam and I'd be like, oh, I finally like deadlifted more than you, But that was like when I was like, okay, like I'm decently strong. What's that called?
Deadlift jack.
Deadlift jack, yeah. I don't understand how it picks all this up. And one time I did it and it snapped and I fell all the way back. So yeah, be careful when you're picking your deadlift up on the jack. Nice.
Easy.
Yeah, felt all right. Probably should have chalked up, slipped a little bit.
Do you do any more sets on this, or are you just...
No, I'll just do my stiff legs. I'm actually new at stiff legs, so I don't know how much I can stiff leg.
Okay.
This is the part they don't tell you about being strong. Unloading all of these plates.
Yeah, bro, I can imagine.
At the end of a workout, it's honestly the worst thing in the world.
I don't know if this is a myth, but I heard that Ronnie Coleman paid someone to take
Take space.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. You know that, but I've heard it too. I wouldn't blame him, to be fair. When you're lifting that much,
Do you reckon you never get to a point where you're doing that?
why not? It'd take away fatigue, innit?
All right, next one, incline bench. And obviously, Nonso is a powerlifter, but he does do other accessories. So we're just gonna get on this incline bench. I'm not gonna max out on it, but we're gonna kind of see how heavy we can go compared to me as a bodybuilder and just kind of rev out and just see how things go together.
Yeah. Up. Finish it. Nice.
So I told you.
I don't know where that hit from.
17.
What do you think of skinny to muscular versus fat to muscular? Which one do you think's harder?
Skinny to muscular is harder to get like mega jacked.
Yeah.
But I would say it is harder to go from fat to muscular, but just because of how hard it is to actually lose weight. Like, especially if you're coming from someone who's always like relied on fit, like mentally and stuff like that, like it is really hard.
Yeah.
But I would say building muscle wise, easier skinny to muscular.
Yeah.
But like in practice, I'd say again from fat to muscular.
I was gonna say just flat out skinny to muscular. I think it's one of the hardest things because I have some friends obviously started skinny.
Yeah.
They'll eat like 4 or 5K calories and they're just not gaining weight. Obviously, fat to muscular is hard. I started that kind of fatter. You just have to be very cautious how you eat and use more steps and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's easier to lose weight than gain weight.
Do you go heavy on laterals?
I've been trying to, but I feel like it's so hard. I feel like I end up just doing like a...
I don't mind that.
Is it? It will get like crippling. I'll be like that.
I got to a point where I was doing 25s and I was going like this.
That's to be fair, to still get it like that is decent. Like running 5s is heavy.
I can do like 20s with pretty decent form.
Decent form?
Yeah.
How long is it, like you've done them like your whole life? Have you?
Yeah, but like I always like lifted really light on them.
Oh yeah.
And then like one time I was just like, bro, why don't you do 10 every session? Like, what would I actually do?
To be fair, I feel like I'm like that. I never go really heavy on them. You doing push-ups or you pumped?
I'll do a few push-ups. Boys, we're gonna do a little comparison between a bodybuilder's physique, which I'm at like 82 kg body right now, versus a powerlifter's physique. And what weight are you at right now?
120 kg.
120 kg. So we're just gonna run a couple poses. All right, so like for front relax, you literally just like this, like that. Like you're just trying to make your waist as small as possible, and then you're just trying to like flare your lats, chest big. And then second pose will be turn to the left, and you do kind of like this. So it's like showing your physique from the side, like showing the side delt, showing the tricep, and you just kind of be flat. And this on, just like this. So, yeah, that's pretty good to you there. And then from the back, essentially the same as the front. You literally just flare like this, and you kind of like, if you're doing the pose properly, like kind of do your hamstrings, turn them on as well a little bit.
Oh, yeah, do like that, like, innit?
Yeah, and you kind of like curl your toes almost, or like activate your hamstrings. Do a little side chest. Now I normally go into a little one of these as well. Maybe a little one of these. Nice. Man,
I didn't realize how hard posing
it is hard. Especially when I did my first show, I think we were on stage for like an hour.
Just pose it.
Yeah. And then we do like a front lat spread as well. Cool. I do it like this for some reason. I always like pull these up.
Yeah, that's what...
It makes like your waist look smaller. Now we just hit a little back double bicep. All right, boys, if you want to see him, Steph on stage, hit the like button and comment because, bro, I think you'd smash it. Do you think you would ever? Yeah, realistically. I know you can say, yeah, I'd give it a go, but like, you really think you would ever?
Down the line, like, I've always thought I'd do it at least once, just to do it and see.
Yeah. I reckon once you get the 500, 500 plus,
then I'll do it. And that's the thing, like, everyone's always like, after powerlifting, you've got to like wean off so you don't just get fat and
yeah.
Do a bodybuilding show, that's perfect.
Come on, how sick, bro.
You'll see you on a bodybuilding show.
Alright, boys, make sure to like and subscribe. All of Nonso stuff is going to be in the description, so make sure to give him a follow. Gymshark in the description down below. Up to 50% off with an additional 10% with code Joel10. And yeah, boys, hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Peace.